There's a part of this you're going to have to get, but it's important to the story. So, like I said, I couldn't go to the bathroom. So they're doing everything they can, short of explosives, to get me to go to the bathroom. Nothing's working. So, and they're giving me laxative and stuff, making me do this horrible crap. So I'm in bed, it's midnight, and I'm miserable. I'm watching TV, and the phone rings. And I pick up the phone, hello, and it's George Burns. And he's doing Andrew Dice Clay's entire routine. And it was Bill. And he didn't say who he was, and when he was done, he got off the phone. But I was laughing so hard, and the dam burst. When I think of the look on this poor Filipino's nurse, come running in with a bedpan, oh my God, oh my God. And it was, you know, it was a low point and a high point in my life. And I mentioned it to Billy about the same. I go, thanks again, pal. You saved me. You know, with your sense of humor, you know. It's great. It's the best.
Now, one question I want to ask, I think a lot of people are wondering, why exactly is Ren and Stimpy's relationship? Are they brothers, or are they roommates? Are they...
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie.
Nothing.
Sometimes they Bert, sometimes they Ernie.
Nothing.
You know, it's funny because we never, nobody ever sat around going, boy, are these guys gay? You know, that thought was not in our heads. It was about who they were. Yeah, they lived together and they had a relationship. And, you know, there are relationships between people that live together all the time that aren't based in sex. In fact, most marriages aren't based in sex. They're based in inconvenience or, you know, fear of change or whatever, you know. So it really was not about sex. The later ones made it about sex, which was a huge mistake.
That's very true, yeah.
And so, yeah, they slept in the same bed. We didn't hide that, but so did the Three Stooges. How about that? Now look what's in your head. You're welcome. And Larry is a bottom, yes. And Moe's always tired.
I'm glad you clarified that.
And Curly's just on the floor going in circles.
What about Shep?
Shep?
Yeah, well,
Shep's a really ugly man. I love Shep. Shep's a mess.
And did you take some of the Three Stooges humor from? I mean, did you take some humor
from
from the Three Stooges?
You know what? The funniest thing in the world to me, I can't remember which Stooges it is, but it's Moe is helping Curly climb a telephone pole. Curly's got these climbing spikes on his heels. And he's digging into the telephone pole. Moe's like, come on, what are you doing? He's pushing him up. He's got him by the foot. And Curly's other foot goes up. And the spike comes down right in Moe's eye. Oh my God, I peed. I just laughed so hard when I see that. Just Moe with that spike in his eye. It's a funny thing. You sit around for hours like slow motioning that. Just to see that. I'm sorry, I'm a sick, so sorry person.
Let me check the time right here. Can I ask a question and you draw?
Sure.
Is that okay? Just one. And it's an easy one, but it leads into something I want to say.
Okay.
And I believe it's one of the very first things you see on Ren and Stimpy. Like, as soon as it airs, season 1, episode 1, one of the very first things. It's something that's better than bad.
What is it? Yeah, you. Log, you win.
Yes.
All right, log.
Log. So you can draw a little log for us.
Okay, here we go.
The one thing that let's see if I can.
Good? Yeah.
The one thing I like about log, and I think this is, log represents a whole lot more, because it shows that you can make something amazing out of just something so ordinary.
Yeah.
And I have a hat at home that has log on it, and the little boy. Did the little boy have a name?
It's Marky Maple. I stole him from a cereal ad.
So it literally, you can take anything, just a simple log, and turn it into something that's so funny and so memorable. I think log's one of the most memorable things.
It's the first Ren and Stimpy cartoon.
Yeah, so
not including the pilot.
Yeah, so it's one of the very first things you see. So I just love log, and I just love the fact
All
that
kids love log.
I just love the fact that you can take a log and make something so entertaining out of it.
Yeah, I like log. People like log.
And I actually went into Toys R Us probably about around 2 weeks ago. They have little plushies of Ren and Stimpy, and they have one of log. You can literally buy a plushie about that big of log.
Downstairs and comes and pans. It's great for a snack. It fits on your back. It's log. From Ammo. I can hear the song while
Yeah,
you're doing
right.
it. Yeah.
Come on up. Come get your deal.
All right, yeah, round of applause for that. Everybody loves log.
What's your name?
And before we take off, did anybody else have any other questions they wanted to ask Bob before? Okay, because we have to get him back.
Vanilla.
We have to get him back to the insane asylum by 9.
Anybody
So.
else? Yeah, if you got a question. Oh, they're high-fiving. I thought you had a question. Anybody else? Yeah.
Let's say, could you draw Stimpy without looking? Like not even looking.
Can I draw some Stimpy what?
Anything without looking.
Can you draw anything without looking at it?
Yeah, but why would I want to do that? Like,
That's a challenge.
can you drive a car with your eyes closed? Sure, but I think it's a bad idea. Yeah, I can. You know what? It's funny. You ever play Pictionary? When I first moved to this town in Connecticut, we didn't know anybody, so we thought we'd join this local newcomers club. So they had a gaming night. So we're sitting at gaming night, and I partnered up with this guy. And it was my turn, and I got my clue, and I'm like, bang, I'm drawing. And he looks at me, and he looks at the drawing, and he looks at me, he goes, that's really weird. I said, what? He said, you're drawing upside down. And I had no idea. I'm doing this elaborate drawing, which, was like no doubt what it was. But I was actually drawing it upside down for his benefit, but I wasn't aware of it. I had no idea I was drawing upside down. And it was just like, that's really strange. So I don't know if that answered your question.
It's kind of second nature to you now. I mean,
It is second nature. Is what I do. Yeah, I've been doing it a lot. Yeah.
your favorite episode?
Stimpy's invention. I think it's, you know what? I think it's the perfect Ren and Stimpy because it's about the relationship and it's about the ironic nature of that relationship and the fact that, Stimpy cares about Ren like endless love, unconditional love, no matter what a big jerk Ren is. And Ren is absolutely helpless without Stimpy. And the fact that Stimpy makes this invention to make him happy because he's worried about him being sad all the time. And him being happy nearly kills him. And so he finally beats himself in the head with a hammer and gets rid of the helmet. And then he's going to kill Stimpy because he's so angry. But then he realizes he's not happy unless he's angry. And then he realizes he's actually happy. And he thanks Stimpy. And Stimpy's like, what? So it's this twisted, like constant reconfirming of, dysfunctional relationships, how they work.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, Ren and Stimpy love each other. How much they fight and
And that's
yell
why
at each
people
other.
can relate to the show because the characters are real. We showed that cartoon on my birthday, February 7th, 1991. We had a big party and we invited a lot of Hollywood people and there were celebrities and comedians and everything there. And we used this ancient, we did cartoons different back then. We used this ancient procedure called photography.
What's that?
And we would and film. And so we showed it on film on a projector, with a screen and everything. And I'm sitting on the floor looking up at it. And the people are laughing so hard. There's a woman with snot and tears just running down her face. People are doubled over with laughter. I've never seen anybody laugh at a cartoon that hard before. And I'm like seriously, I've watched a lot of cartoons and I've never seen anybody laugh that hard. I thought, okay, just shoot me now because I hit the top. I hit the Mount Everest.
Peaks,
I
yeah.
made the funniest cartoon ever. And I didn't direct it, John directed it, so it took a year to do it. But, but anyway, you know, I think, yeah, to answer your question, Stimpy's I mentioned, there's a lot of great ones. Do you ever see Teenage Stimpy? That one's brilliant. Stimpy hits puberty. That's a great one. I love chicken. I love chicken. It's when Stimpy falls in love with Ren's dinner and elopes with a plucked heavens chicken, and then suddenly it's all about the chicken, and it's not about Ren. And Stimpy gives the chicken his fez and his slippers and his pipe, and Ren's hungry. And he's jealous because you know he's like his best friend sleeping with a chicken that he wants to eat. Yeah. I love Wilbur Cobb. I love Old Man Hunger because he's naked. He's got a turkey leg on his head. You know who I really like? Her husband and wife. You know the guy you never see his head, and he's always kind of naked. You know?
Yeah.
I like them a lot. Who else? Muddy Mudskipper. He's just a jerk. And of course everybody likes Powder Toast Man because he's Gary Owens. You know I got to direct Gary Owens. I like a lot of Mr. Horse because he doesn't like anything.
No, sir, I don't.
John is Mr. Horse, by the way.
Interesting.
He doesn't like any. I don't know. Any other questions?
Do we have any other ones before Bob takes off?
Here we go.
Now, if you have not visited Bob's Table, I highly recommend it. There's so much great art over there, and
Here comes to How to Missing a Girl.
yeah, and you incorporate a lot of Ren and Stimpy into a lot of pop culture things now. So I know you have I've seen a Pokemon one. You had a Pokemon Go. You have some like Freddy and Jason.
Freddy Krueger. Yeah. I got you do mashups and stuff like that.
The mashups are really fun to look at. Like I said, it's literally when you walk to the table, it's like, oh, I'm watching a cartoon. Just looking at all this stuff.
It's cool. So yeah, come by. We have comic books and trading cards and postcards, all that kind of stuff. And we have log pencils.
I know where I'm
Fancy,
going.
right? Made from wood. Can you believe
what?
it? Actual wood.
I wouldn't want to use them though, because I wouldn't want to be
I don't get it. Anyway, thank you so much.
Everybody give Bob Table Nice and Movie World. Thank you.
Thank you for liking our cartoon.
Yeah.